I noticed you changed blue rooms. You noticed you could help move a few boxes? And while you changed postal codes, I noticed you didn't change hockey teams. No. Why? Man, leave me alone. You haven't changed teams either. Nice hat. This hat is a very nice antique given to me by a friend. Let's go! Give me what I want! Kick down the door! Drew, you are not doing this! What? Not nice! There's a giant hat! You hear yourself? I made like 2,000 of these. I'd like to have fun. With you wherever you are, welcome to LFR. Leafs Nation, welcome to another season of 18 seconds! It's only game one! You're only game one! I hit the mask! Please are always hurting me! Welcome to LFR. My name's Steve Dangle, and LFR stands for Leafs Fan Reaction. It's an idea that began with this YouTube channel in 2007. The first season was the 2007-2008 season. And I've just moved to Ajax, Ontario. This is now the third place where I have filmed LFR videos. The last place was in Oshawa. The first place was my parents' house in Scarborough. And I won game in the second round! Despite the fact that now, in this, the 16th season of me making LFR videos, if LFR videos were a person, they'd be old enough to get a learner's permit for driving. How's the soundproofing in the new blue room? I guess we're gonna find out, Katie. And so are the neighbors. May lead to an awkward conversation tomorrow. Let's have an awkward conversation right now, because Leafs lose the season opener 4-3 to the Montreal Canadiens in a game that they blew with 18 seconds left in Montreal at the start of a back-to-back with travel to open the season, at the start of 3 games in 4 nights to open the season, and a month that ends with a 5-game road trip. Halloween can't come fast enough. Now for a word from our sponsor. Want to bet? You can do it at Sports Interaction, Canada Sportsbook. Hockey's back, and you can bet on your favorite team to win or break your heart in mind-shattering ways after all these years. It's up to you. Bet pregame, live and play, or one of their many prop bets. Made for Canadians by Canadians. Sports Interaction makes it easy to deposit, play, and cash out. I'm already sweating. Join now and see all sports betting has to offer. Head to sportsinteraction.com/SDPN. That's sportsinteraction.com/SDPN. 19 plus. Please play responsibly. And if you're not sure if you're 19 or not, here's a helpful way to know. Were you celebrating your first birthday around the time the Leafs last won a playoff round? Listen, what we usually do with these things, genuinely sweating already, what we usually do with these things is we go through it goal by goal, but sometimes it's just the flavor. It's just the flavor of the game. And right now, I see it. Leaf fans are mad. Overreacting, some might say. And you know what? To be fair, Leaf fans can overreact to things on a micro level. Like some of the things that went wrong tonight. Taking 4 penalties way too early in the game. We could overreact to Matt Murray allowing 3 goals glove side, and maybe the glove is a little too small. Or we could overreact to Jake! What are you doing? The blue guys! The blue ones! You give it to them, not them! This isn't hard to understand! We can overreact to moments and individual performances. I get that. But I'm not sure it's possible, like physically possible, for Leafs fans to overreact to the Leafs in general. We're the most loyal fan base in the world, like easily. This thing that I wear every video, I and many other Leaf fans wear it like a weighted vest. A weighted vest is something you wear to make a workout more difficult. A Leafs jersey is something you wear to make your life more difficult. Leafs, if I could quit you, I would have done it a long time ago, but I can't. None of us can. That's why you're all here. It's the whole reason this channel exists. You just take your giant reusable water bottle and instead of water at the fountain, it's just catharsis. And ideally, I make you feel a little bit more sane by comparison. Show this to your significant other and be like, see, I'm not so bad. As my wife shows all her friends and goes, see, this is what I have to live with. Well, I have to live with the Leafs. And this had the exact recipe for just getting your hopes up and then ripping your heart apart. The only way, and I mean the only way this could have been worse, is if Cole Caulfield won the game with a hat trick. That almost happened. Nope, we have to settle for Josh Anderson instead. But dude, the first goal of the season was Michael Bunting from Scarborough. I love that place. I'm from that place. And that was how we head in the first intermission, and we're feeling good. And it was the Habs, but really it was the Leafs said, no, that'll be quite enough of you feeling good. 32 seconds into the second, Suzuki, nice pass to Caulfield. Oh God, the flashbacks! And it's 1-1. Matt Murray allows his first goal as a Leafs goalie, and hello, Matt. I don't know if you expected more help in Toronto, but no. But it's okay because the best player in the NHL with a name that sounds like Malgin to the rescue. Nylander and Tavares and Malgin line, Dennis Malgin buzzing around like bees. And the puck is there, it's wide open in front. And Malgin whiffs on the first attempt, collects himself and says, all right, what do I do here? I've seen this before on YouTube. Ding! Oh, I know! Whacks it in for his first as a Leaf! Is this even showing up on camera? I'm trying to do a bit. It's my kid's Bumblebee toy. Malgin Hive, rise up! Not made for adults. Have fun with that one, Producer Drew. Producer Drew's back. Say hello, Producer Drew. Dennis Malgin getting the audition on the Leafs' second line with Nylander and Tavares, and he scores in his first game. That is a guarantee that he is going to work like a charm in that spot. What? Jimmy Vesey did the exact same thing. Don't ruin my good mood! Oh wait, don't add to my bad one! Now Malgin gives the Leafs a 2-1 lead, but the Habs, they stuck to their game plan, and Martin St. Louis was playing some Randy Carlyle hockey, and it was working! Especially in the back half of the game. The Habs just went into this turtle shell, and they did a very effective job of like cutting off Matthews and forcing shots to the outside and getting in front of shots and getting sticks in lanes and blocking shots, all while waiting for the Leafs to slip up. That's how they got the 2-on-1 on the first goal. Morgan Rielly goes deep on a pinch, gets hammered by Josh Anderson, no one covers for him, and it's a 2-on-1 the other way. They score. The second Caulfield goal starts with what was a turnover, but it really shouldn't have got this far. Pass to Matthews near the point, he blows a tire, falls down. It's a 3-on-2 the other way, but it's only a partial 3-on-2. Because Mitch Marner's back. He's not all the way back, but he's back enough that he's there. TJ Brody has his man. Morgan Rielly decides to cut off the passing lane for Cole Caulfield. Google Cole Caulfield. He takes the shot because of course he does. He's very good at it, and it goes in because he's very good at it. It's 2-2, just like his number. Look at this from Sportsnet Stats. Cole Caulfield, the first Canadiens player to score 7 goals through his first 9 games against the Maple Leafs since Aurel Joliat in 1922, 23, 100. Come on! If that person is on HockeyDB, yo, you've got to be kidding me, they are! Born August 29th, 1901, 121 years ago. 5'7", 136 pounds. Yeah, the game's changed a little bit. Yo, this guy won the Hart Trophy? You can be forgiven for not knowing that. It was in 1934. Oh, this team. So we're tied heading into the third, and I go, all right, this is when the Leafs take over, okay? It's been a nice night for Juraj Slafkovsky and Arbor Jacki and Caden Gooley and all these guys in their first NHL game. This team that's full of rookies and finished last year and already has a bunch of guys out with injury, they are going to fade and they are going to falter in the third period to a team that, frankly, should beat them every time, or at very least, should not lose 3 straight to them. And to be fair, the Leafs were playing really well. But to be fair, the Habs were playing really well. Outside of Arbor Jacki in his first NHL game, kind of tough, getting a penalty shot for Alex Kerfoot. That doesn't go in. But outside of that, the penalty kill was very, very good, very, very effective. They got what they wanted, and they forced a lot through William Nylander, and even he wasn't really able to get the shots through. The Habs made it really difficult to get shots through, and the ones that did get through, Jake Allen did a very good job with. Despite that, the Leafs are drawing calls. They're out shooting, they're out chancing the Montreal Canadiens, and all those 2-on-1s, those odd man rushes, those have kind of gone away. The only 2 penalties in the third period went against Montreal. The Leafs had 2 power plays, including one with about 6 minutes to go. They can't convert, and oh shucks, I guess we'll have to solve this with 2 minutes and 30 seconds to go in the game. It's a collection of bad. Kirby Dach beats 2 Leafs in a puck battle to get the puck to the point. Bad. Jordan Harris puts the puck on, a bounce, and look at all of this. Matt Murray maybe a tad deep in the blue paint on this one. A Leaf getting bullied in front. Some things never change. And who has Sean Monahan, bro? That's Calle Yarncroke there, who had a great game, but no one's got the guy. Who's the other defenseman? Why does no one have him? Now it's 3-2, 2:30 to go. The Leafs are going to lose this one. But then 40 seconds later, it's a 2-on-1. Tavares, he gets it to Willie. Willie with the move and the goal. 3-3. Hey, you know what? The Leafs are going to win this one. And that is when I mentally let myself sink into overtime. That's where I was. I think that's where a lot of the Leafs were. We were in overtime. Where were you? Were you in overtime? Oh, we didn't get to overtime, did we? Nope, because the Montreal Canadiens going to work against the Muzzin-Hall pairing. Mike Babcock picked on a lot of players unnecessarily, and Justin Hall was one of them. That dude played only 11 games in a season where he was perfectly fine as far as I know. That's bad, and that's wrong. But Sheldon, you've gone too far! Timothy, get well soon! Lilligren out with a hernia, and if I had any abs, I would give them to you. One of you, does someone out there do setups or plank or that weird wheel thing? Who does the wheel? Anyway, it's okay, because Jake Muzzin, the veteran, he calms everything down, blocks the shot, clears the puck out of what? An amazing tape-to-tape pass to the other team. Josh Anderson buries it, 17.9 seconds left. His number is 17. And people made fun of Matt Murray for not being anywhere near that shot, but the more I watch the replay, he's guessing. He's literally guessing. That's why he jumped the wrong way, because Justin Hall is screening him in the butterfly, by the way. And that's it. That's it. Not much you can do with 18 seconds. You can try. And you're not playing the Leafs, so, you know. After the game, Leafs head coach Sheldon Keefe had this to say.
For everything our team has been through together, that's unacceptable. We got to be way more responsible.
I know it's fresh, but what do you put your finger on something this type of effort, or what do you call it, happens tonight?
I mean, there's nothing wrong with our effort. It was just careless. Yeah, it's just careless. Like I said, I expect more. Our group should expect more. Not good enough to deserve to lose.
So now the Leafs drop 2 points, not just one. It'd be one thing if they lost in overtime, but they drop 2 points, and they have a game tomorrow. And there's another new goalie in net, and it's on the second half of a back-to-back with travel. And it's in the middle of a 10-game month that started late. Obviously, it only started on October 12th, and there's a 5-game road trip at the end of it. One of the home games they have is against the Arizona Coyotes. You can pencil that in as, I don't know, what do you think? Shootout loss? Maybe a shootout loss? That'd be good. And the season is off to a very bad start indeed. Now, it is 82 games. I fully expect the Leafs to be a good regular season team, and I truly believe that will happen. It just may take some time. And once that happens, then we can start to catastrophize about the playoffs, okay? Questions. It's going to be okay. Producer Drew, can you... What is this? The Photoshop work you did, like, I don't wear khaki pants. I don't work at the zoo anymore. And I also never rode a bear when I worked at... What is this? If you're a goaltender, tend the goal. Shopsportsnet.store. That is the most interesting advertisement for that shirt I've ever seen. From Nick Barden. So, Jake Muzzin and Justin Hall. No, not for much longer. For a team that's built on speed, and, you know, I like the fourth line, and they were really feisty, and Yarncroke again with that one little, you know, sort of missed assignment on Monahan. He was good. This is generally a fast, at very least, forward group. The defense looks slow, eh? And no one exemplified that more than that pair, and I'm worried, frankly. I know it's one game, but it's not, because we've seen this pairing for a long time, and they're not younger than they used to be, because that's not how time works. So yeah, I'm worried. Why do Toronto teams somehow always find the most painful way to lose? That's from Victoria Stewart in Dundee, Scotland. A woman who did not grow up in the Greater Toronto Area and therefore did not have to cheer for all the Toronto teams. Bless Masai Ujiri, bless the Raptors, bless us all, everyone, because we're already skittish after the Blue Jays and the Leafs open with this. I hope you like preseason basketball. Maybe they won't disappoint. With LFR turning 16 and being able to drive, what kind of car would it drive? An 18-wheeler. No question, an 18-wheeler. And so who is Bedard going to play with on the right of Matthews and Tavares so that we can have a all first overall pick line? And everyone can make some sort of round one joke because that's often used. It's relevant. It's the Leafs. So here, if you're down right now, if you're feeling depressed, if you're not feeling so jazzed about your hockey team, let's end on a positive note. Every year, I ask you for donations to Easter Seals Ontario. That's a charity that helps out kids with physical disabilities, and it is very near and dear to my heart because my family is an Easter Seals family. They have summer camps with inclusive environments. My sister has cerebral palsy, and my family relied on Easter Seals for many things, and we got to go to those camps twice. And to have a camp with an accessible environment, have you ever tried to take a wheelchair to a beach? It's difficult. It's expensive. If I'm not mistaken, the cost is something around $250 per person per day. So they need all the help we can get, and we've done a good job. We've done a great job of raising money for them over the past few years. We're doing it again now, and we got to really dig in the corners for this one, because usually I raise the money over like 2 or 3 months. No, 1 month. We are 1 month out. November 10th, the night of November 10th, is the deadline for donations. So link in the description down below. My team is Rachel's Raiders. Please donate to my page. Let's help kids be kids. I want to help raise 50 grand, and we're gonna raise 50 grand. And once we've raised 50 grand, we'll raise more than 50 grand, because that is what we do. So that is it for this one. How do you like the Blue Room? Thank you very much for watching. Click like if you like this video. Click subscribe if you really liked it. Tell all your friends. It's good to be back doing this. But maybe you win next time. Maybe you don't give it to the other team with less than 20 seconds left. Oh, it's my jersey number. Well, we figured it out. Easter Seals, link in the description.